What's going on, everybody? We have a nice system of symmetric equation that says that find the values of a and b given that a squared is equal to b plus 111 and b squared is equal to a plus 111. Well, we can name these two equations, call this equation 1 and call this equation 2. For symmetric equation, we usually subtract. So we can say equation 1 minus equation 2. So let's subtract. This is a squared minus b squared. A squared minus b squared. This is equal to b minus a. So b minus a. And then 111 minus 111 is 0. So no need of me writing that down. Now let's move everything to one side. So we have a squared minus b squared. Now when I move negative a to the left, it becomes positive a. When I move b to the left, it becomes negative b. And this is equal to 0. Good. Now we know that this is difference of two squares, which can be written as a minus b times a plus b. Good. And then plus, I can put this in a parenthesis as a minus b. And this is equal to 0. Now notice that a minus b is common, so we can factor out a minus b. Now open brackets. When I factor out a minus b, I'll have a plus b remaining. So a plus b. And then plus. Now I have 1 a minus b here, so that means 1 will be remaining. 1. Good. And this is equal to 0. So there are two cases from here. We have a minus b to be equal to 0, or we have a plus b plus 1 to be equal to 0. Now for our first case, which is this, let's call this case 1. This is going to be our case 2. So our first case, our a will be equal to, when I move negative b to the right, it becomes positive b. So our first case, our a is equal to b. So let's put this in either of the original equations. So I'll choose equation 1. So whenever I see whenever I see b, I'm going to be putting a there. That is it. Good. So this becomes a squared equal to, remember, b and a are the same, so I can put a in place of b. So a plus 111. Now let's move everything to one side. So this is a squared. As a crosses to the left, it becomes negative a. And as 111 crosses, it becomes negative 111. And this is equal to 0. Good. So we have a nice quadratic equation. Now from this quadratic equation, our a is 1, our b is negative 1, and our c is negative 111. We're going to be using the quadratic formula to solve. So the quadratic formula is x equal to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Good. So since we are looking for the values of a, in place of x, I'm going to be putting a there. So this is equal to negative b, b here is negative 1. So I'm going to be putting negative 1 here, plus or minus the square root of b squared, so that will be negative 1 squared, minus 4 times a is 1, and then times c is negative 111. Good. Let me extend this a little. So all over 2 times a, that is 2 times 1. So this reduces to a equal to negative times negative 1 is positive 1, plus or minus the square root of negative 1 squared is 1. And then negative times negative gives positive. 4 times 1 times 111 is 444 all over 2. Very good. So this becomes a equal to 1 plus or minus the square root of 1 plus 444 is 445 all over 2. So there are two values of a from here, which are, the first one is 1 plus the square root of 445 all over 2, and the other is 1 minus the square root of 445 all over 2. So since a and b are the same, their set of solutions will be 1 plus the square root of 445 over 2. B will be the same thing, 1 plus the square root of 445 over 2. And the other one will be 1 minus the square root of 445 over 2. And then B will be the same, 1 minus the square root of 445 all over 2. Very good. So these are our first set of solutions for A and B. Now let's move on to our case 2. Our case 2 is when we have a plus b plus 1 to be equal to 0. So let's try to make b the subject so we can substitute in equation 1. So making b the subject, we have b to be equal to, as a crosses to the right, it becomes negative a, and as 1 crosses to the right, it becomes negative 1. So I'm going to be substituting this for b in equation 1. Very good. So we have a squared to be equal to b. So in place of b, I write negative a, negative 1, plus 111. So simplifying, we have a squared to be equal to negative a. Negative 1 plus 111 is plus 110. Good. Now let's move everything to one side. So we have a squared. As negative a crosses to the left, it becomes positive a. And then as 110 crosses to the left, it becomes negative 110. And this is equal to 0. Fortunately, this equation can be factorized. So we're going to be looking for two numbers that we can multiply to give negative 110 and that we can add up to give positive 1. And what comes to my mind, I think of 10 and 11, but one of them must have negative. Since I have positive here, the smaller number should be negative. So that is it. So that means we open two brackets, multiply them together, and equate them to 0. To get a squared, I'll multiply a here times a here. Good. Now let's write down the two numbers. We have negative 10 here, and we have positive 11 here. Good. So there are two cases. We have a minus 10 to be equal to 0, and we have a plus 11 to be equal to 0. For the first case, a will be equal to, as negative 10 crosses to the right, it becomes positive 10. Then, for the second case, a will be equal to, as 11 crosses to the right, it becomes negative 11. Very good. Now let's use these values of a to get the corresponding values of b. Now from here, so let's call this our first value, call this our second value. Now from here, b1, which is the corresponding value of b when a is 10, when a is equal to 10. So we have negative a, so negative a is 10, negative 1, so negative 1. So the corresponding value of b will be negative 10, negative 1 is negative 11. Good. And then the pair of equation here we have, okay, don't worry, I'm going to be writing that later. Now when a is this time negative 11, the corresponding value of b will be, we have negative a, so negative a is negative 11, and then minus 1. Good. So the corresponding value of b will be negative times negative is positive. So positive 11 minus 1, making the corresponding value of b to be equal to 10. Good. So let me write it here. Pair of equations for a and b. When a is 10, b is negative 11. And when a is negative 11, b is 10. So these are the forms of equation that we have. So feel free to share your ideas in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video and have learned something from this video, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss my upcoming videos. And like I always say, until next time, take care.